Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. Today is October 9th, 2021. Yeah, weird, weird week. Okay. Now this is something I didn't want to do. I wasn't really into um, wanting to use my platform really to talk about mandates and the jab and stuff like that. I mean, I threw it here and there in between um, certain videos that I was covering, but people have told me that they wanted me to talk about this, and so I guess I will. All right. Basically, the mandates that's been going on. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff going on in your city, state, maybe in your country. Um, you know, basically they're using the jab. They're holding you hostage through your means for you to get the jab. Which meaning like over here in New York City where I work, they're telling employees they're giving them a deadline to get the jab. If you don't get the jab, they're putting you on paid without leave without pay. And after 30 days, you're basically off the books and you're unemployed. And with that, you can't even go and get yourself unemployment. You'll lose your health insurance. You lose everything. Everything, all in the name of putting something in your body that you're unsure of. Of course, I'm one of those victims because I wasn't really for getting it. I felt that it was not needed. There was, you know, uh, that was just the way I feel. I'm not anti-jab. I'm not pro. To me, it's a choice. They keep using the argument about how people who didn't get the jab, they're the ones spreading things left and right. But in reality, you can spread it whether you're jabbed or not. So, it's the thing is just more of the common sense value of everything. The common sense part is like you're telling people to go and do something that's not fully protecting you. Or the only thing you're saying is, oh, you won't get as sick. That doesn't, I shouldn't get sick at all. How about that? Give me something that's not going to get me sick. Give me something that's going to protect me, entirely. Why are we putting things in our bodies that, you know, that I feel, it's like, nah, I don't need it. If I die, I die. Then you can go ahead and butcher my name to death while I'm while I'm dead. Tell me why you didn't do it. But unfortunately, you held my job for ransom, and I had no choice but to get it. But I wanted to give props to a few people, to Charice. I just want to let you know that we're thinking about you over there, and Shirley. Hey, you guys stood your ground, and I applaud you 110% for holding your ground, and I give it to you guys. And you guys are always gonna stay in our thoughts and prayers. I hope everything works out for you guys. Okay, but basically one of the things they wanted me to talk about was also about the effects for certain people having the jab. Now there was a thing that came up. I'm gonna talk about it in a minute. Well, basically, I got mine on September 1st. Right, September 1st, I got mine. I started off with the basics: sore arm. I didn't have a headache. It was more like cloudy. I didn't get fever. But as time went on, before the second jab, which was on September 22nd, was the day of my second jab, I was getting these weird little things. Like after everything started clearing up, I started getting like a tingling through this arm. Then I started getting a sore shoulder. Then the sore shoulder went down to my back. Then I started getting a tingling over here on this arm. That wasn't where I got the jab. Then I was getting these weird stuff on my leg. Then every now and then for a few days, I was getting like this thing on my chest, like if I had heartburn. But I didn't need anything worth getting heartburn or anything like that. So it didn't make any sense to me. But then I got a phone call from a family member. We heard from a family member that basically, very healthy family member, person that 10 times healthier than me, exercises, eats right, does everything on point, and this person was getting the same effects that I was getting, because this person was talking to my wife and was telling them about what was going on. So my wife heard it. She says, "Oh, wait a minute, Barry's going, went through the same things, maybe, So we started talking, and I was discussing everything that I went through, and this person was basically agreeing with everything, and with the same thing. But the problem is that, um, you know, when you got so much, and it's like I'll say it, we all have some type of fault sometimes with this when it comes to putting out news against certain things, with how you feel about it, or what you read up about it. So that's the thing. Sometimes when you get online, you start digging up things and you see a lot of negatives. And this person is one of those that did a lot of, did their research and found a lot of negatives. So now what happens is it starts to trigger a lot of, things with your nerves. And, so especially when this person, as healthy as they are, starts receiving feelings of heartburn in their chest that they've never felt before, their legs feeling funny, they start to freak out. And, I think that's really messed up. And the one thing I had a problem with the most is that, if you're a person who's never gotten any of these type of things, you would go to, let's say, you say, "Oh my God, let me go to the hospital, see what's going on." You go to the hospital, you start telling them what's going on. They're taking your symptoms down. And the minute you tell them, "Oh yeah, I've noticed these things right after I took the jab," the person taking it looks at you stupid and stops writing. And then all of a sudden they want to just fill you up with drugs and take your $150 copay and send you on your way without even really checking on you. From my understanding, I heard it happened twice. They went to 2 different hospitals, same reaction. So my thing is, I want to ask to a lot of people is, if you've had some type of reactions to the jab and you decided to go to the doctor or to the hospital, did they treat you like, you're lying, or you're just over exaggerating and they didn't want to take care of you? And I think that's wrong. I think that's totally wrong, because, you got to treat everybody this, no matter what they say they are. They could say they got abducted by aliens and they're feeling a certain kind of way. You got to check them. You never know what's going on inside them. You just can't just, they're saying it and then you let it go and then something happens to them. Then what? That's right. You get sued, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not for that. I'm not for that at all. Look, your job is to take care of people no matter what they say. And if your bosses or somebody higher up is telling these hospitals to say anybody who comes in saying they're getting effects of the jab, and this is how you treat them, that's really fucked up. That really is fucked up. But it's a shame. It really is. And I just hope that me having gotten the jab, I don't regret it down the line. I would love to, go into my 80s, 90s, 100. See my grandkids, great grandkids, great grandkids if I could. But you're putting stuff into me that wasn't even out a whole year. And you use my job as leverage, and that's some tyranny shit. I can't even understand how you could get away with this, but this is where we at. All right. Before I make this video go any longer with my ramblings of how I feel about it, but I want to again give props to all those people who are standing firm. We're with you, and I'm going to try to get another video going soon, with some stuff. But this is going to be the video for that. And again, I want to give props to those people standing firm, staying strong, and sticking to what they believe in. All right. Unfortunately, I'm weak, but again, I'm a victim of tyranny. All right, guys. I just hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's safe. And to end this, I'm going to say again, I'm not a doctor, not a scientist. I'm not saying that you should or you shouldn't. This is from my personal experiences of what I've been going through, my personal family thing, and people who I know. All right. So before anything comes down of saying that I'm anti this, anti that, I'm not. I feel if you want to go do it, great. Go ahead and do it. I'm tired of excuses and things being done just so you can try to force feed people stuff. I can't stand it. But that's the way I feel. All right, guys. Till the next video. And good luck to everybody. This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. May the force be with you. Stay healthy.